Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, share, comment. Yeah, I just want to go straight to the point, that's the whole goal. To have y'all subscribe. I don't want to lie to y'all. So 50 Cent took upon so 50 Cent went to the so 50 Cent went to Bigboytv recently and did an interesting interview, and I really wanted to share with y'all. I mean, I feel like he said some interesting things that I knew I have some very good New York based fans, so I said let me share with y'all. Please like I said, subscribe, share, and comment. I don't want to talk y'all to death. Let's just get straight into it. So
And first off, Fifth, welcome back to the neighborhood.
Thanks, man. Thanks for always having me.
Hey, man, thank you for always coming back. Hey, man, let me tell you, bro, you got to be one of the hardest working people in this business.
right.
And there is absolutely no box. Like, you don't say rapper. I know I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rapper 50 Cent. You just say 50 Cent or Curtis Jackson. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is in the neighborhood, bro. Yeah. You have really stood, what they say, the test of time.
Yeah, I've been doing it.
And just off air, you was like, man, and I ain't stopping.
No, I'm not. I'm going to keep going, man. I'm enjoying it, man. I told you that whistle while you work concept, big. You got to love what you're doing.
You know what? I probably didn't hear it then. You probably said it, and it must. And I'm going to tell you, man, I've been in the radio, and we've sat down for decades now, damn near.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you are doing so much better than I am.
Well, you said that.
Because it's the truth. You don't want me to say it?
Nah,
or...
this show is massive, man.
Yeah, I mean, but...
This is why I always show up.
Right. Okay. Hey, man, you know what? Yeah, I got to learn how to take the compliment. I'll definitely take that, And congratulations, man, BMF Season 2.
Thanks, man.
Hey, man, when you go to do a story like that,
right?
Because that's a documented story, is dear to a lot of people.
Yeah.
People know it. Are you hesitant on attaching to it, or...
No. I'm excited about this kind of projects because, look, first I feel like that in that story with BMF that you got to tell the origin story.
Right, yeah.
Right, because you got to show the innocence of how you get involved in the lifestyle. Because if you say, okay, the guy sold a lot of drugs for a long time, they go, well, when you get caught, they go, well, about time because he ain't doing the right thing, right? But when you see them as kids in poverty,
yeah, man,
under circumstances where they just want to eat,
I think everything you see now
and have nice clothes and things like that, then you understand why people get involved in that lifestyle.
Emotional.
And that's it's layers to these stories that I think make them a little more exciting. Like Power First is a fictional story like that, but it's a fictional story about a guy who made it to the top. There's a ghost in
So I just wanted to start off with this fictional story situation. Just look at how much 50 has influenced a generation. Just look at how much impact 50 has had, and he has come up with this very good movie Power. And now there are a lot of kids in New York, a lot of kids in the United States, a lot of kids in Europe that are building a character off of this movie, off of this TV show, And now 50 is making it clear to us it's just a fictional movie. Fictional, that is, maybe he just imagined, it came as an idea, an illusion, and he decided to make it off like a movie. And now, like his thought, So I really wanted to relate it with religion and some other things, but I don't want us to go too religious. So let's get back to the interview.
All of these neighborhoods. Like the guy who made it to the top, he getting the most money around it at the time. And when you do it in a legal route, you say, could I have done this a different way? Because it does take skills to manage people and everything that's going on.
Hey, man, is this so-called entertainment game, did you come in thinking about like the hustle game as well, the dope game, that did like, man, this is easy for me?
In the beginning, but there was always things that I couldn't understand that was happening. That was like, I couldn't manage the artists. I couldn't keep all of the artists in pocket, or it'd be 5 of us here today.
Right. Like, you talking about like G Unit, where
right.
They're all, because like when you look at all of the groups that came, right? They all kind of, either the guy that's in there that is extremely talented pulls out to the front and he goes, "I'm going solo."
Yeah,
and he like leaves the other guys, like or there's the scenario.
Some artists just always feel like the the record label is extorting me and shit. They are holding me back from releasing what I really want to release, and and so it's just
areas where
let's get it
because
point.
I started like that. Big.
Talk about it
the
later.
beauty of how Geode worked is my solo album took off so big that I just brought them with me.
Right.
So it was clear that it was me creating the opportunity for everybody else in the crew.
Right.
But we was all together. I wish it would have been Yayo.
Why?
Because then I could have did all of the business.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. That's a real businessman thought. Like, if you don't want to be singing to all of y'all in the crowd, if you don't want to be doing that, if you want to be in the in the offices trying to sign the deals, trying to create things, trying to be the one moving things, he ain't trying to be the one singing to y'all. So, kind of makes sense,
Does that, when you say do all of the business, and
if he would have been 50 Cent big,
right,
then I would have been running.
It's really cool, but
but
do you think that is better for you, or is it different for you?
But nah,
then it would still be two of us. It would still be
gotcha.
He'd still be 50 Cent as the artist and out there, and I'd be probably the largest asset to us.
How is the relationship with members of G Unit?
They're good. Like I just look. I think that they create their own path. And, everybody does in life. Like they just it's different things. Like certain things I don't believe in big based on. I think the things you go through make you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And in my journey, like there's certain things that I'm not really. I don't even let it into my system like that. Like I think depression is a luxury.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks.
Because where I'm from, you can't afford to be depressed. You got to pay the bill, right?
Right.
Yeah. Talking about depression is a luxury. I mean, I just wrote out something today. I was watching this great interview by Jordan Peterson, and he talked about depression being a necessity. So he said he articulated this in a way that I wish. I'll get it. I mean, I would say it at the end of the video when I get it. So let's just get into it. But depression is really necessary because you're fed up of depression to become better, and some shit like that.
So you gotta go to work. You gotta get up. You gotta go do what you gotta do. You got people right now that's at work don't feel like being there, but they got responsibilities, so they go. They feel uncomfortable while they're working, while they're doing what they gotta do. Like when these guys get
so I got it now. It is actually the best way to have less suffering is to go through suffering. Yeah, that's it. So when you think about depression, it's like suffering. So because it's just about language. So that's it. The pathway out of less suffering is actually going through suffering. Got it right.
in a slump and they just decide that they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, where they do that at?
Right.
Even when you're on the street, you got a pack. You just decide not to come outside.
Yeah.
They're gonna beat you. You're gonna beat the death. Wait till you come out. They're gonna beat the.
Yeah.
You definitely.
So is it different when you get up and say, "Man, I gotta go get mine," as opposed to like when I started radio, right? Mm-hmm. It was me and a guy by the name of Humpty. Yeah. And that only lasted for like 2-3 weeks. They had a different vision. I didn't know radio.
Right.
But I'm so glad in my career that I didn't have an and. I've had Big Boy's Neighborhood, but I didn't have the Big Boy and Liz show. The Big Boy and, because then it's we got different hustles, different grinds, lifestyles are different. At some point, you can like grow apart or fade away, or you want to start a different life, a different family. So are you good now that you say, I don't have that and, or
you know what, it does feel good to have it be a singular focus, because even with multiple things running,
right? Yeah, definitely,
it does feel like it feels better to do that, because I know I'm not gonna not go left on me.
Right. You're gonna show up.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then the other,
you're not gonna be dissing yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, wait, what did I put out on social media about me?
Yeah, like
big,
you go, because this is the thing. When artists are unhappy, you know who's fault.
Copyright shit.
It's the label's fault.
Right.
Whenever it doesn't work, because they place,
because
now the
get
new artists, they meet the audience.
A deal, y'all. I'm advertise this earpiece. It's so
because
fucking
they made the joint, they put it out on iTunes. It's out. They start to
call your name.
Heat up, and they get the record company around them for structure. A group of people that can organize it and make it work to its full potential. When that happens, then they're like, yo, it's cool. But the business, when we hear amazing artists and you go, what happened to them? Like, where'd they go? It wasn't done making music after 2 albums. Like, where the rest of the music at? And it just, the business happened to them.
Let's take that back again.
We hear amazing artists and you go, what happened? Then they're like, yo, it's cool. But the business, when we hear amazing artists and you go, what happened to them? Like, where'd they go? It wasn't